We'll show you what we're talking about here. It's the chains that hold the anchors on Navy ships like this, only on a much more massive scale, and some now worry the Navy may have lost its moorings. Lister Chain and Forge has made chains for the U.S. Navy for nearly 40 of its 110 years in business, but the Navy has set a course that could sink jobs at the Blaine plant.
The Department of Defense should be following the law and purchasing from U.S. manufacturer.
Representative Suzan DelBene is one of more than a dozen congressional leaders who signed this letter accusing the Navy of using loopholes to outsource the manufacture of its anchor chains to a foreign country. Under current law, the Navy can only buy chains 4 inches in diameter or smaller from American producers, but the department redesigned its chains to make them 2/100ths of an inch larger, allowing it to buy from overseas. The Navy says it's a cost-cutting measure to save taxpayers money. What's wrong with saving the taxpayers some money?
Well, I don't think we're actually saving money when we lose domestic capacity. It means that we would totally be reliant on foreign sources. That could definitely change pricing. It goes against supporting U.S. businesses and manufacturers. It goes against our national security.
If the loophole isn't closed, it could have an economic impact on the border town of Blaine. Some of Lister's 36 employees would likely lose their jobs. It would also mean the production of 3,000 tons of steel would shift overseas as well. Lister is the last anchor chain maker in the United States, and DelBene worries about the precedent that would be set if the Navy is allowed to throw its weight around like this.
We should be concerned that could happen in other cases. The Navy has clearly gone out of their way to find a way to make an exception. That is unacceptable. There's no good reason. It's incredibly disappointing.
Representative DelBene says this has been an ongoing issue with different branches of the military for years. As far as cost savings are concerned, she says this would only amount to about 1/10 of 1% for the remaining ships affected. In Whatcom County, Eric Wilkinson, King 5 News.